Let's see without this. Let's see what it looks like.
Without the light on.
Where did you plug it? Wow, we have 10 people in here already, guys. This is my first YouTube live. And nice, no, no, it's not good. Woo! If you're in here, drop me a message. Let me see your messages, guys. It's time. It's time. I'm so excited. I don't know why I'm excited. Hi, Khadijat. How you doing? Hi, Ola. How you doing? Welcome to our webinar today. Let me see if let me make it a snap because I'm excited. Yay. Hi, Ruth. How you doing? Hi, Vanessa. Welcome to class. How's it going, guys? I've not spoken to you guys live in over a year. I've just been dropping YouTube video, talking to myself. It's good to hear. It's good to hear. Hi, Cherry. How you doing? Hi, Queen. Welcome. Let's tag our friends in. Well, you guys, this is private. This is private. Remember, so people are still begging to come in, but I said no way. We wanted just 50 people, and they were allowed 100 because I know that not everybody will still make it here. Now, where do I look at? I feel like I'm opposing myself. Okay, guys, we're about to get into the real deal. There's no time to waste. This webinar is going to last for 1 hour because I took time out of my clients' time to come here and talk to you guys. Hi, Ayo, how you doing? Hi, Eze. How's it going, guys? Thank you for joining. I've snapped you guys, so I'm going to tag you. Hi, Vanessa. Okay, so in the next 1 minute, I'm trying to welcome everybody in. The next 1 minute, we're going to get into the real tea. So, guys, see, I have my journal here. I have like my own book, and I have my pen because we're going to be talking about a lot of things, and I want you to jot things down. See, this is not like your regular. I'm not your regular coach. I'm not your regular coach. If you've ever listened to me speak, not like YouTube videos, even YouTube videos though, or let's say any of my courses, I would actually like people who have taken my courses. If you've ever taken any of my courses before, drop me a love emoji. Let me know my OGs. If you've ever taken any of my course, not that $1 course. But anyways, even if it's the $1 course, drop me a love emoji. Woo! Cherry. Okay, so I'm about to get into it. Anybody that's not here now, they're going to miss a lot. If you're not here now, you're going to miss a lot because we can't be waiting for you. I mean, this is VIP. See, this is where it begins. People who make money come on time. You need to come on time, and no pun intended. But you get what I mean. You get what I mean. So we're about to get into it. We're about to get into it. We're about to get into it. Let's give just a few people. How's the community going? Let's open the chat. Should we open the chat? No, we should open the chat, I mean. Okay, let's not open the chat then. So let's get in. Let's get in. We're going to open the chats immediately after the class. And I don't want to tell you guys, but I have something. I have something I want to show you guys, but I'm not going to open the. Okay. I'm trying to make a snap. I want to post on my story before we get into it.
25 people.
Hmm. I don't like when Do my social media manager? No. We said 100. I said 50 literally because this is something that I'm not supposed to give for free. I'm giving you guys my framework, like my secrets. I don't even think I've taught this in any of my courses. Nah. I don't even think I've taught this in any of my courses. I'm sure. Please, what's your snap handle?
No Snapchat.
We just do
Instagram.
Instagram. Yeah. Instagram story. Ask me for my ask me for my Instagram. My Instagram is at microphone goddess. Hi Aisha, thank you so much. Okay, guys, so let's get into it. Welcome everyone. In case you join in late, that's on you. Ah, wow, how did we go from 25 to 41? Do not share this link outside our community. Guys, let's trust ourselves. Don't share this link outside the community. This is specifically for social media managers. I know business owners, they keep chasing me around. I don't know why. They keep chasing me around, but you're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. There's no how you cannot still extract, from what I'm about to share with you because this is business. And that's one thing that I know that a lot of, social media managers don't know. You don't take notes. So let's get into it. You're welcome. Secret to making $1,000 as a social media manager webinar. Guys, this webinar is my first ever webinar in the last 1 year. I would say the last time I spoke live to people, I think that was in 2023, and that was during when I dropped TMS. So you're picking a brand new me and you're hearing me speak for the first time in like 1 year. Do you know how much drilling I've been through? How many things I've had to unlearn and relearn and test and, you know, prove and bring out. To those of you who know me in the past, you know how we started. You know this was not how we started. So I'm supposed to be like a testimony of the kind of results that you can get if you make me your friend. I don't even like to have friends, but I'm giving you the opportunity to be my friend because there's so much that you can get. There's so much that you can gain being here as a social media manager. So once again, congratulations and welcome to the class. Are you excited? Are you guys excited? If you're excited, let me know. Are you excited? Because I have a gift for you, and that's for those who stay to the end of the class. But now I'm seeing a lot of people here, but I know that we won't end with this many people. Some people lack patience, so they won't wait till the end and they're going to miss out on this. So we're going to be unboxing special gifts at the end of the session. All right? Yes. I always have a lot of ladies in my class. I don't know, is social media management a lady thing? I always have a lot of ladies. Is it a lady job? Hmm. Men don't know what they be missing out. All right. So at the end of this class, or before the end of this class, I'm gonna be gifting something special. This is something really special. I was like, if you know me, you know I like giving out things. I like giving out things, but sometimes I just like to add prizes to things so that people value it. I mean, it doesn't cost me anything to say, oh, everything has to be free. But life is not like that. Even in Freetown, you gotta pay. Have you ever heard somebody say they're a retired social media manager? I'm so crazy when it comes to putting names together. I think that's one thing I have. Like that's one special thing about me. I'm very great with branding, with names. I help people, a lot of businesses. I thought about the names for them. So many. So hi guys, my name is Becky Joe. Some of you call me Coach B, and I like it because you guys gave me that name, and it sounds so cute. You can call me Coach B, but I like to refer myself to as the microphone goddess, and this is because I used to be a radio presenter. I used to be an OAP, and then I was always on the mic. You would see me hosting parties. You would see me hosting weddings. Yes, guys, I've hosted 2 weddings. You see me hosting events. You see me on the red carpet. You see me on TV. Yeah, you see me doing radio. So that was how this whole talking thing came about. And I think that's like my interest. I like to talk. But now the things I say are very expensive. So you need to pay to hear me speak. So, but over time, I dived into the world of social media by, I think I joined Instagram in 2017, and I never liked Instagram. I just felt like you needed to post cute pictures for you to be on the gram. And somebody like me that came from a very, very poor home, where's the aesthetics? What do I want to post? Right. But over time, I saw how much you can get if you know how to use social media. And from freelancing, from working 9 to 5 to freelancing and starting up my own agency, it's been a beautiful journey. And starting up my agency made me realize that, I thought I knew social media management. So it's easy, how easy it is for me. I think that's how easy it is for every other person. But starting my agency, hiring more hands just made me realize that, nah, you've got to show people the way. You've got to show people the way. And the mistake a lot of social media managers make is you people scroll a lot. And while you scroll a lot, strategy here, carousels here, strategy here, carousels here, you listen to so many people. And that's why you confuse the entire thing. I'm a self-taught social media manager, which meant that I have binge watched a lot of YouTube videos. I have read over 1,000 carousels. I have practiced so many things. I've created different Instagram accounts, test running different things. And that's how much I have, built myself to become who I am right now. Right. So I'm not a social media manager that ever took a social media management course. No, I didn't even take all this. You see all these courses that people say, what's the name of that platform? Udemy, Coursera. I've not taken any courses there before. Mm-mm. I only binge watch YouTube videos and read carousels. And that's not because I wanted to be a social media manager. It's just because I wanted to understand how the platform works. I just want to understand how it is to have more followers. I just want to understand why is this person having more likes and this person is not having more likes. So yeah, that's how I got into this world of social media management. I don't know how you got into it. I would love to know, but maybe you tell me maybe in the group how you actually discovered what social media management is. For me, I don't know how I got into this place, but trying out different platforms just made me realize that I can make money from this thing. So yeah, I had no job in 2020. That was during COVID when I lost my 9 to 5 job as a radio presenter. And I think I had just gotten a phone, but it scammed me in Lagos. So I was phoneless, but I was so sad. And that was because I couldn't do anything anymore. I was just, what is life without phone? Like, come on. But my dad was kind enough to give me his Infinix phone. It was even a broken screen phone, but it's better than nothing. I mean, that was an Android. I was fine with it because the previous phone I was using was an iPhone 7, but it's better than nothing. So that was the phone I was actually using to watch all these YouTube videos, binge watch the YouTube videos, read carousels. Even got to a point I had to delete my WhatsApp because I had so many contacts. My WhatsApp phone would be hanging like this. I was like, all these people will not give me money. I know what I need my phone for. I will go to my friends' houses and tell them, can I log in my Instagram on your phone because I wanted to post a content. And then I realized I was a very funny person. I know how to write like beautiful scripts. So I'll just create like small funny videos and then I'll post them on my Instagram. So that's why sometimes I'll tell you guys, you don't need to post business tips. You can just post what you like. You attract your kind of people. So that was what even made me start attracting people like comedians, stand-up comedians, skit makers. They were the kind of people I was attracting. And they need to shoot every day. So they are posting every day. They need content strategy every day. Do you know how many people I'm giving scripts every day? That's how I actually got into the space and skyrocket. I think this event was a comedian's event. I can't remember. But guy, look at my hair. Guys, it wasn't all rosy. It wasn't all rosy. It wasn't all rosy. I'm trying to tell you about me because I posted a content on Instagram. I was saying, oh, I'm doing content dump from my first year in 2020, and somebody said, I think you had great clients coming up. It wasn't that easy. I did the work before I was able to attract great clients. And we're going to be talking about how you can do that too here. We're going to be talking about everything. So you can imagine how my life started. It wasn't, this is, if I say I should even write the full details, this page will not contain it. But I'm trying to summarize everything so that we don't waste time. Imagine starting in my first year, COVID, you can't even leave your house to say, okay, let me go and look for another hustle. You are stuck indoors. But just with my phone, I was able to break through. In March, they opened, the people could move a little bit. I just stepped out. That's networking. Me stepping out is me going out. Some of you will never leave your house. You will be indoors forever. I stepped out to just go chill with a friend, and I was on Canva. Me being on Canva shows what I have the skill, because I was also practicing. My carousels were ugly. They were ugly, but I was always on, because I just liked the idea of being able to design something. And I don't just use templates. I will go to Pinterest, see an existing design. I will now come to Canva, make it plain white, and start to redesign that particular design. That was how I learned how to use Canva. The person just saw me on Canva. The person was like, wow, you know how to do this thing. I was like, yes, now. The person said, I will not be paying graphics designer 5K or how much. I'm like, I can do it for you. I can even look at you. Let me see your Instagram. Look at the person's Instagram. The person is a speaker. I was like, look at your highlights. They don't look nice. I can redesign it for you. And that was how I got my first job. The person asked me, how much do you want? I was never expecting a client. I was dumbfounded. How much do you want? I was like, how much will you pay? Person that said 25K. For you to say 25K, from where to where? Do you mean I'm going to make 25K just by coming out of my house? How much 25K do I need to get 100K? That was, I told the person, no, 30K, 30K. Person was like, I just said 30K because, I mean, for you to tell me 25K, that means that thing's supposed to be like 50K. Because, people will not tell you their best price. I was like, 30K. Person was like, no, 25K. I'll even bring you more clients if you do it well. I have some people that can package. I was like, okay, let's get to it. That was how I was able to get that first client. Who didn't even pay me for 3 months? That was enough reason for me to not work again. But I kept going. I was able to get clients who could pay me 50K, 70K. And in my first month, I think I had about 6 to 7, even 10 clients from just being able to do small things. From just being able to do those small things. I got myself my iPhone XR. That's why you see all this mobile videography thing you guys do now. We've been doing it since then. I shoot videos for people. I edit videos. All these funny skit videos. We'll go out. We'll go and shoot. It's just randomly. You need to put yourself out there. You need to put yourself out there. That's literally how this works. You can't be indoors. You can't be folding your hands. If you want to do that, you're going to go hard and big on your promotions. But I like to go organic. I like to first see how much my own power can bring before I decide to add money to it or say, oh, let's promote. In my first 6 months, I was ready to create a website. I was ready to launch a video because I was not seeing social media management as just a side hustle. I saw it as a business. It was a full-time business for me. You can't, this is a job that you're not supposed to even be doing with another job. This is a job that you can't see somebody into real estate and tell you that they're also a banker and tell you that they're also, it's a lot. You managing other people's businesses is plus your own. That's a lot. And you want to do something else, that's where you begin to break yourself and you get burnt out. So I dropped out of school, started looking for jobs. Like, imagine somebody that already hits 1 million in 6 months, got a new apartment, moved to the island. Before I was always squatting. And I took a break. Why did I take a break in 2021? For no reason. Because I was in my brain, I'm like, there's something more that I should do. There's something I should do. There's something I should do. Unilag was stressing me. Nah, Unilag was really stressing me. Then I dropped out of school and I said, I want to go take a digital market. I want to go to a digital marketing school. And not because of my digital marketing school was not even related to social media management. It's a different aspect of marketing, but that's an investment that I've put on myself for me to be able to scale. This is the same way you see business owners say, oh, they want to go to Vietnam, they want to go to China. They are investing in that business. How much have you invested in this business that you do? You can't even pay for a course. You're always looking for free courses. Free courses won't save you. Well, this one will save you. Trust me. We've not even gotten into it. This one will save you guys. I'm trying to, okay, I finally got a job, and this was in Dubai. After sending over 5 guys, I sent emails. I sent a lot of emails, and it's not like I wasn't getting the job. I was getting job offers, but the pricing was so small. Because I'm black, you want to take advantage of me, and they still took advantage of me, and that's why I ran for my life. That nah, I'm just gonna do remote. I'm just gonna do remote because they will take advantage of you, right? Because I mean, you're not white, so that's where I think I won't have. But when you work remote and you position yourself well, you allow them come to you. Because I've started sending emails. I've started. It's like I'm in. I need them. So when people come to you, there's more value. You can do shakara. But when you're the one going to them, it's like you're dependent on them. They will tell you whatever they want to tell you. So you need to be able to attract people to come to you instead of. I can't remember the last time I told somebody, "Can I work with you?" Instead, when you come to me, I'm still telling you before you can see my rate card, you gotta pay. That's because I don't want to stress, and that's how my business has been structured to be. You have the power to structure. You see some Lagos restaurants, they'll tell you don't come and take pictures. You say nobody will go there. Jokes on you. The place will be full to the brim. You say, oh, their food is so expensive. They've set the structure for their business. You need to set your. You don't let people come and dictate how you run your business. Mm-mm. Those are like the key things because if you want to make a lot of money, you need to start reasoning like a boss. You can't be holding if you can't be a boss, you can't be holding a lot of funds. You waste it. You can't even control the funds. We see some people they'll tell you that you've been working in this place for a long time, so they need to give you promotion, they need to elevate you. But your boss is seeing that you're very loyal, but they won't elevate you because they've seen that you cannot take control of that position when they elevate you. They're just keeping you there because you've been there for a while, so they are trying to be loyal back to you. But that doesn't mean that they want to scale you up. That's why some clients, when you tell them, you've been working with them for a while, they've been keeping you. They're keeping you because they don't have the time to go and start hiring somebody else. They are managing you. When somebody else shows up and bring results, they will kick you out. That's why when you tell the client, oh, I want to increase, want to change my rate card, they will leave you. They won't come back. That's because you've not actually given them value. You are just there. There's no progress. You're just there. And you can't be working like that. Last year, I took a big break. Let's even stop talking about me. I really want to get into the big deal of this class. I want us to get into this class. You already know a lot about me. If you're watching my video, you should know about me. Please, let's stop for me as if I'm new here. I'm not new here. In the club, we're all fam, right? Right? Somebody said I was so lucky to start getting big clients. I wasn't lucky to start getting big clients. I did a few things, and that's what I want to share with you. Right? I want to share everything with you. So, guys, bring out your pen and paper. Let's get into it. You need to have value before you are able to attract people who will pay you a lot of money. I don't do small jobs. I stopped doing small jobs, but I started small. In the group, some of you were saying that you've never earned. I don't know how we're going to do that, but I don't want to hear that from next week. From next week, I want you to come and meet me and tell me, Becky, I've landed XYZ clients after this class because you are going to put in the work from this night safe. Why would you tell me you've not landed any clients, even if it's your first week? There are practical steps for you to take that will land you, even if it's one client. So there's no how you want to have zero naira or $0. Nah. So guys, as a social media manager, you want to know that you have some key skills that will bring you money. Telling people that you just want to post for them will not bring you $1,000 clients. You need to be ready to give people back conversion. Everybody wants something. People have problems. People have problems that they want to fix. And that's why we're going to be looking at some certain things that I want you to take note of. We're going to be doing a tax right now. So I want you to quickly do this in like 5 minutes. Let's quickly do this. You're going to write your name in a paper. You want to be true to yourself. I was going to do that in the group, but I was like, some people may be shy. So let's just do it privately between you and yourself. Then in the group, we'll now talk about it if you're comfortable to talk about it. So write your name down. How long have you been a social media manager? 2 months, 3 months, 1 year, 5 years, 6 years? Write that down. How much did you make first? I'm also going to be doing this test with you guys so that we also see it together. So let's go. I have my TVJ book. So we're going to be doing this together. Now, how much do you currently make? If you're not making any money, write $0. Write it. Write 0. How much do you currently make? What's the lowest price you've charged somebody? I know sometimes people have paid you one certain amount that is not necessarily your fee. Write it. This is going to help us for the rest of the things that we're going to be doing in this webinar today. Write down 5 valuable things that you can do in exchange for money. This can be your skills. This can be anything that you can do that you know that people have either paid you for it before or you feel like you can make money from it. Write that down. Are we writing? Are you guys writing? Okay. Now write down 5 to 10 hobbies or things that you have interest in. Think about it. It's around you. Don't overthink it. Don't lie. If you don't like a particular thing and you feel like you are supposed to like that thing, don't write it. Don't lie to yourself. We're trying to be as true to ourselves because you'll be once you are able to discover these things as I'm about to share you, your job will not be so tiring because you are going to be working in a place that's going to feel so fun for you. Have you written it? All right. So now let's look at the last two. These last two, they are very, very important. 3 valuable things you think you can do in exchange for money. Drop some comments. What are those things that you think you can do that is valuable that people can pay you for? If you have more than 5, write it down. No, write it in your book, but this one I've just said, write it in your comments. Yes, write it in the comments. Drop it here. Let's see it together so that I will use to explain some things. Let's go. What are those things that you feel people can give you money for that you can do? And you can do it well. Video editing, design, content creation, beautiful. Graphics design, page revamping. Talking about page revamping, I'm going to shake a table. But let me hold it till we get to that part. I'm going to shake a table. Picture editing, video editing, basic design. Okay. When you say basic design, when we're talking how you can make $1,000. We're not doing anything basic here. What do you mean basic design? I've seen some social media managers make videos calling out business owners about how their content looks. But you making that video, you're using one Android phone that your voice is coming after your video itself. You can't be shading people and telling people you can help them make money when you don't look rich or you're not rich. Basic design, the person who gotta do it by themselves. Nobody wants anything basic. And that's why you want to stand out. In everything that you are doing, you need to make sure that it is not basic. We're talking premium here. If you want to go premium, you can't go be acting small. Social media strategy, branding, website design, public speaking, hosting, content creation, social media management. So public speaking now, how is this a solving problem? What's public speaking going to solve? Is it something valuable that people will give you in exchange for money? What are you coming to speak on? Hosting, hosting is okay. Hosting works. Page revamp. You people on this page revamp. Page revamp is not a service, guys. What do you mean page revamp? What are you revamping? Anybody can literally do page revamp. You cannot be separating page revamp at this stage. At this stage, as somebody that wants to be collecting, that wants to earn up to $1,000. Page revamp, you go to some business owners page, they handle it by themselves. Have you seen that business owners are also taking social media management courses? That's because they want to know how it works. It's not AI that will take your job, it's your clients that will take your job because they also want to know it. Remove page revamp. Page revamp is not a service that you put to stand alone. That's like the bearers. That should be like a free gift. You shouldn't even be calling it page revamp. You know that why do you think some people are called tailors and some people are called designers? The term that you label your services also matter. When your service begins to sound as basic, people will not see the worth of that service. I told you guys that people currently pay me over $1,000 for a service that I was collecting 70K for. Nothing changed. Nothing really actually changed. Video editing, content creation, Canva, proofreading, page handling, social media management. Okay, that's when you say page handling and social media management, are they not the same thing? Content creation, content strategy, copywriting, content writing. All these content creation, content strategy, okay, it goes. But now, content strategy involves all these things that you've written here. So how do you, when they say, okay, give me content strategy, what will you now give them that doesn't involve you doing copywriting and content writing? You guys need to understand your services. It's not just by naming things. What does it consist of now? That your content strategy. What will you give me if I say, okay, I want content strategy? Video editing, graphic designing, Facebook and Instagram ads, copywriting. Okay. First person mentioning Facebook and Instagram ads. You guys need to have a money skill. Anybody that tell you that social media management is just about posting in 2025, and you people now fold your hands to say, I don't want to know anything about ads. You're joking. Just by you helping people fix their payments ad accounts will make you rich. Because that thing is not a big job. That's why they charge anybody. How much do I even charge for that thing? I had to remove it from my service because what's that? But I charge people $50 for that thing. People will charge as low as 5K, 3K because it is just to change a setting. But so many people don't know that thing. You cannot be a social media manager and not know anything about ads. It's not complicated. Ads is so easy. You don't need to go as far as learning maybe Google ads. Leave that one to the digital marketers. The basics, Facebook and Instagram ads, let's say TikTok ads. I'll not even advise TikTok ads because I can't measure TikTok ads. I can't control my audience on TikTok ads. The basics, Facebook and Instagram. You should know how to run ads. That's a financial skill. It's like knowing how to um, do crypto or forex. video editing, social media management, virtual assistants, graphic design, editing videos, ads targeting, and content ideas. Okay, good. Now, the next one is write down 5 to 10 hobbies or interests. Now, let's see your interests or your hobbies. What are the things that you like to do? I'm going to pick 3 names here, and I'm going to pick 3 names. I'll look at your valuable things and I'll look at your interest and I'll see how they merge together. So let's go. Let's see the first 5 answers. Are you guys with me? Why is Favor laughing? Recording videos, seeing edited videos come to life. Is that your hobbies and interests? Guys, what are your hobbies? What are your interests? When you were young, what were those things that you enjoyed doing? Think about it. Teaching, making videos, designing, researching and reading, making people laugh and learn. Okay. Taking pictures, cooking. Okay. Reading, making videos and listening to music. Okay. Reading, critical thinking. Is critical thinking an hobby? This is where people complicate things. Hobbies and interests. Hobbies and interests. You people don't bring your CV to me. I'm not your boss. We're having a conversation here, guys. Cooking food, baking, reading novels, playing it's just like when you were young, where they say, what are the things that you like to do? Right now, what are those things that you do for fun? Okay, let me speak that grammar. What are those things that you do for fun? Writing, storytelling, content creation, sightseeing, hanging out with friends, listening to music, talking, singing, creative directing, modeling. Okay. Cooking. Everybody likes cooking. Wow. You are just cooking. Uh-uh. Singing, food, eating, Abby, watching fashion and beauty content, reading novels, telling jokes, dancing, listening to music. Write it down. Write these things down. Good. Writing. Okay. 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 Now let's move on. Now let's move on. We're trying to get clarity because I'm going to be referencing back to your messages as we are moving. I'm going to pick 2, 3 people. I will use them as case studies here. Now, if you want to make $1,000, let's say if you're already making more, because I see some people already make more than $1,000 and you want to make more, it's even easier for you to make more because you already know the benefits of having a lot of money. It's easy to multiply bigger money than trying to multiply smaller money. But to the newbies, don't worry, I got you. We'll talk about it. We're going to talk about it, right? Guys, this is my framework. You will never hear or see it anywhere. I call it the 5 P's framework. This was what I did to help myself to put myself in the position where I am today. So let's play a game. Who wants to guess the 5 P's? They are common marketing terms, but think about it. Who wants to get the 5 P's? Let's see who even gets it in the order that it is, but it doesn't have to be in the order, but just drop it spontaneously. What do you think the 5 P's are? What are the 5 P's? Let's go. No, what we're doing here, everything we're doing here is pricing. So pricing will not be a part. Let me not talk. Let me not talk. But I'm already telling you guys, pricing will not be a part of it because this is already pricing. We're talking pricing. Everything that you are doing with the 5 P's is what helps you to make $1,000. The price is already $1,000. If I said how to make money, we'll talk pricing. But I already said $1,000, right? So pricing is not part of it. Profile, no. Planning, preparation, pricing, pictures, practice. I thought it was going to be easy for you guys to know. I thought That'll be so easy. Hmm. Don't think too deep. Don't think too deep. Guys, I like acronyms. Even while I was in school, acronyms were my fastest way to learn. I know a lot of acronyms. Even while we were doing Yoruba in school, the fastest way for me to know Yoruba and French, I would pick like the first words and I'll just form something out of it. I'm not saying okay, I've seen one, I've seen one, I've seen one, I've seen two, okay, I've seen two, I've seen three. Hmm, I've seen three. Okay, okay, okay. I've seen four. Okay, remember one, remember one. Five. Well done, guys. Well done, well done, well done, well done, well done, well done. Okay, so we're going to be looking at them one after the other. But no, wait, I think it's four I saw. It's four I saw. It's four I saw. It's four. You guys, it's four. Somebody said procrastination. Somebody was very close. Who was that? Who was that? Who was that? Who was that? Nobody was close. Nobody was close. It was just they just had like two in it. Was scattered. You guys got four. You guys go four. Okay, let's get to it. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. The first word is people. Nobody said people. The first one is people, and people means your audience. Guys, the people that you sell to, the people that you want to give you $1,000, not your fellow social media managers. I hardly have friends who do what I do. I don't even think I have friends who do what I do. I would say it's a bad thing, but this was because remember, this is my framework of how I was able to build myself. So this was what I did in my first year. I was not I didn't have friends who do what I do because you're not gonna pay me. You're not my target audience. I was not joining social media management groups. Why? It's just another set of social media managers that will meet there. Instead, I was going to where my target audience is. So that's the first step. The first step is to find the people that can pay you. If you don't have the people that can pay you the money that you want right now, how do you want to make the money? Do you think it's the current people that will pay you? No. I've had to leave some clients, not because I don't like them or they don't like me. It's just because I needed to level up. I needed to move. And they were not ready to move with me. But I had to go because bills gotta be paid. Do you understand? So look at you right now. The clients that you currently have, can they pay you services from now? You've written how much you earned less. Now we're gonna come, so let's come to pick. So the two people I'm going to be picking, you're going to be telling me like the questions that we've asked over time, you would have to like give me the answers, right? So who wants to volunteer? Should I pick randomly or people want to volunteer? So I don't pick somebody that is not interested in sharing details. So who wants me to use them as a case study? Who wants to be used as a case study? You, hi, Anu Oluwako. How you doing? All right, so let's start from you. Currently, how much do you earn as a social media manager? Okay, so we're gonna pick Anu and Moro. So take notes. Do let's work with a boy and a girl. Is there a boy in the house? Do we have a man in the house? If you're a guy, say guy here. So that I'll pick a guy and a lady. Don't say me, please say guy. Please say guy, so I know you're the guy. I see Anu's profile. She's a lady from her name. First person to say guy. Guy. Okay, we have Ayobami. All right. So we're going to be working with Anu Oluwapo and Ayobami. So now let's start with Anu Oluwapo. So I'll be please, Anu, how much do you currently make as a social media manager? Kindly let's be fast in writing our responses so that this will help us. Ayo, please, you as well. How much do you currently make as a social media manager? How long have you been a social media manager? So this is also going to help us as we get into the details of this thing. And it's even good that you guys volunteered. Imagine this is free consultation.
Like, shall we like,
All right, 15,000. Sorry for the laugh. Sorry for the laugh. Sorry for the laugh. I'm sorry. I didn't read the message completely. You guys, please don't do this to me. Why did you ask me? You didn't ask. Please don't laugh. I would have not laughed. Please don't do that. Okay, so how long have you been a social media manager? Ayo, how much do you currently make? No, guys, we're not laughing at anybody. I started with 25,000 naira that I was not paid. 5 months, I've been a social media manager for 5 months. So for the 5 months, have you consistently made 15,000 naira? Or how long have you made this 15,000 naira? Basic monthly salary is 700K, but not fully a social media manager. So what do you currently do? Please, I am talking to social media managers. If you want to transition into a social media manager, how much has social media management made you? Let's be very clear. Guys, don't distract the main focus. This is for social media managers, but the ideas can be picked for other businesses. But let's focus on you being a social media manager. So, how much has social media management given you? Are you looking to transition into becoming a social media manager, or you still want to be juggling both, which is not bad as you can add your services as add-on, either for your clients? No, I started earning this year. Social media manager has not made me anything for now. Let's stick to that so that we don't confuse ourselves. Okay. What do you currently do that has earned you 700K? Let's see how we can merge it. I'm looking to transition. See, see, you are currently earning 700K. You want to transition to social media management. See these early Bs, they are earning 15K. So you want to leave your 700K monthly to come on. Are you supposed to transition or you want to add social media management to it? Let's be very clear. Guys, before you make some career moves, always make sure that you are having clarity on it. Teaching. Oh, you were the one in the group who said you were teaching. Okay, 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 okay. Now I can imagine like the stress that comes with you teaching, 7 to 9 graders, right? And you having to talk about maths and English every time. But we can add that interest to it. So yeah, that's fine. Let's come to 5 months. I've been a social media manager for 5 months. Okay. Now the clients that you currently have is very obvious for you. I know that these clients cannot pay you up to $1,000 because if you want to make $1,000, let's say averagely, you are just starting as a social media manager. Let's say bad as bad. At least in a month, averagely, you should be making up to. Hmm, I don't want to use my past year as an example. Let's use 2025 now with after this class, what you should be making in a month. Let's say from maybe 100 to 200K, because in your first month, you can now begin to scale. Because in the first month, you know that, oh, okay, this is my first month. Let me first try my first client. Then when you see the results, you can now double, double, double. So let's say averagely what you're supposed to be making annual is 100K. And that client that you currently have, I don't think that client can pay you 100K. Now, you yourself, you need to find the type of clients that will pay you. So that's where we're going to be going to next. Your people is the first P. How do you now find these people? Look at the people that you currently have, like I said. Can they pay you what you want? If they cannot pay you, then you need to now find who can pay you. Who do you want to serve? You need to know your target audience. The way people tell business owners, know your target audience. You yourself, you need to know your target audience. The best time for you to build yourself as a social media manager is to build yourself before landing clients. Because by the time you begin to land clients, you will not have the time to build yourself again. So this is the best time that you want to put in the work to build yourself. So who do you want to serve? For me, I don't work with small businesses anymore. Small business owners stress me a lot. I work with influencers, I work with content creators, and I work with luxury brands. If you're not selling things that the product is from above $100, I can't work with you. I can't work with you. in a day you should be making millions before I can work with you, because I need to see that you are making sales, because I would not even want you to see me as a liability. I want people to see me as an asset. I don't want you to see me as I'm here to just take your money. If people see you as this person is just here taking my money, they'll chase you. But if they'll chase you away, not like run after you. They'll chase you away. But if they see that you are able to add to what they've gotten, and like I told you guys, it's very easy to flip big money. When people have small budgets, you can't stretch it too far. If you give me $100 and tell me that you want to make maybe $1,000 with $100, I can feel tired. But if you give me $10,000 and you tell me let's use this $10,000 to make $100,000, it's going to be very fast, because there is more money to do more things, and you want to begin to work with clients that have enough, clients that are ready to spend on their marketing, clients that understand the true benefits of social media management. I see some of you rate cards, and I'm like, let me not even say anything. But we're going to be changing that. So now you want to have clarity on who you want to sell to. Now, Anu, as a social media manager, I don't know the skills that you have. I don't know how good you are, but I'm just going to put everybody on an average that you are good. At least you can do the basics of content creation, caption writing, community engagement, content strategy, because those are like the basics. You know how to write good copyright, you know how to engage, you know how to use Canva, you know how to use CapCut. I'm looking at the basics. So I know at this moment, who are the kind of people that you want to attract? Who do you want to attract? Also, Ayo, who do you want to attract? Now that you're looking to transition, who are the kind of people you want? Because you cannot just be in this class if you've never been a social media manager. If you've not watched my free course. I think my free course is enough to even make people earn money. That course is so detailed. It was a course that was paid 3 years ago. So you need to know, who do you want to sell to? Who do you want to offer social media management services to? See, I gave an example, Seth. I said your ideal client profile, female entrepreneurs aged between, you can see I added the gender, I added the industry in just this small sentence. Female is gender. You will see the breakdown. Entrepreneurs is what? The industry. Aged between 25 to 35. That's the what? The age range. Running e-commerce stores, the business. Struggling with social media engagement, the problem. Can you see how many things was tailored into this thing? Just because I'm just summarizing it. It's just like when you create social media strategy documents for your clients, and then you are breaking down the audience avatar. You're saying their age, their location, their psychographics, their demographics. All those ones are things that you can do on your own. All those things are things that we're doing in 30 days challenge that we're starting next week. Those are the things we are doing there. It's in depth. This is a free webinar, but you can take your time and do it yourself. Now, let's look at the two people we're speaking to. Anu, have you responded? So you have to be responding, okay, high quality fashion brands, gadget brands, and influencers. That's what you've chosen. Look at how this example is written. Female entrepreneurs. This person now running e-commerce stores, this person is targeting female vendors that sell clothes. If you notice now, a lot of female fashion brands are always coming out, making content. They are no more using mannequins. They are now using models. They are now looking for social media managers that will be helping them to post, because they post more than one time a day, because they cannot be posting, packing orders, replying DMs. They are looking for who will help them shoot the videos. And they are not looking for just still videos. They're looking for videos that will come with hooks that will get engagement. What you've just written down by saying high quality fashion brands is not your ideal client profile. Look at this example. This example included the gender, the industry, the age, the business, the problem. What is the problem of high quality fashion brands? Do you think high quality fashion brands will just wait that Anu is going to come and meet us without you knowing the problems that they have? Or gadget brands, what problems do you think gadget brands have? Do you want to tell them that you help them to sell 10 iPhone 16? What can you do for them? Influencers, what can you do for them? You need to know what you can do for them. And that's going to take us to what? The next P, which is what? Problem. Everybody has a problem. You are in this class today because you have a problem. I also have a problem. You need to know the problem that those people that you want your money have. And that's why I literally tell you guys, don't take this job like a side hustle. This job, the way you said you want to work remote or you don't want to work 9 to 5, you will now work 247. Because big job comes with big money. You want to find people's problem. You want to study people. Guys, I study people. I study my audience. I follow them everywhere. Do you know, I will have this thing that if I don't, I will not pitch to you, but I'm just following you. By yourself, you will come and pitch to me. And that's because I am now creating some type of content that you will like, that you would want without me coming to you. But my content will be attracting you to me. Clients pay for solution and not services. Nobody will just come and pay you because you're a social media manager. They'll first ask you, what can you do for me? What do you bring to the table? So first off, you need to know what their problem is. What are their challenges? What is their pain points? These influencers you want to work with, how can you help them? What problems do influencers have? Tell me. Influencers even know social media more than you guys. You that you cannot grow your page. Have you seen influencers' page? What do you want to tell them? Small businesses are really stressful. Working with them. How do you want to work with them? You need to know how you want to work with them. So let's hear it. What's the problems of your target audience? Tell me. Where's Anu and Ayo? Influencers business. You people said the same thing. What are their problems? They need somebody that will be giving spontaneous ideas. They need somebody that once this trend drops, the person is telling them very fast. They need somebody that will be telling them locations to go and take pictures. They need so you need to think. What do you think is on trend right now? What do you think these people want? Can you get them brand deals? Can you pitch for them? Influencers and content creators are not business owners. It's not that easy working with them. So you need to be able to discover these problems like I've mentioned now. A lot of you are scared of doing big work. You just want to stick to page revamp and posting. That's one thing I've noticed. All your reviews on your page is before versus after. Even the before versus after, the highlight covers, the Canva design you did are not Canvine at all. Your color combos, zero. So if you want to charge premium, if you want to increase your rate, quality. Luxury brands that have big prices, do you think they will give you a chiffon low quality product? The quality is there. So in whatever that you do, you need to know that this is a business that will bring you fortunes and nobody's going to take it away from you when you know it. Like it keeps multiplying and people, it never goes out because the more social media managers are coming, the more business owners are coming, the more trends are popping, the more new platforms are coming. We are going into the AI world. Social media is digital space, literally is everything. So this is even the first time for you to lock in. This is the first time for you to say, I must know this thing. So that you will not know it's late. It's better to know it now than to delay knowing it when the people behind they've moved forward. This thing happens everywhere, even with musicians, even with artists, even with actresses. That's why you see one skit maker is no more popping. They are sleeping. They are not going to take classes to know how to write good content. They are not looking for the best videographers. They are not thinking of more creative juices. So every industry, everybody on social media is literally coming to sell something to you. Forget the community talk. That's a marketplace. That's like Yaba. As you scroll, today, a lady, different people are saying different things. While you are watching and smiling and grinning, they are making sales in the DM. It's December, they will now put one Shola Shobowale song. Is it, what's the name of that? Oh my God, it's Shola Shobowale.
Yeah.
Shola Shobowale. Do not put one Anu Origba. You'll be like, wow, when did it happen? I tap. I wish social media management was something that will be saying booked out and adding clients orders. So, guys, don't be scared to find the deeper problems. People have big Shola, listen, you mean, oh my god, Yusuf.
You mean singer? And I know. I thought you were talking of the actress.
Pardon me. Guys, pardon me. Influencers that are savvy and want to connect with Gen Z and attract brand deals that connect with Gen Z's, content creators that want to connect, that create content that engage their hooks, their viewers. Okay, okay. I think I get what you're trying to say. I think I get what you're trying to say. But I think where you should now tap into now is even millennials, even are you guys not seeing even Iyabojo is now acting Gen Z. Everybody is trying to be a Gen Z. So you not just say influencers that are savvy. Influencers that are savvy are already Gen Zs. You can't be savvy and not have like the Gen Z vibe. You people should not speak grammar and scatter yourself. You want to go and look at upcoming influencers. Now TikTok blows people up. But some of them, when they blow up on TikTok, they forget about their Instagram. So you want to go and look for those ones that are popping on TikTok and see whether they have a good Instagram page and let them know that Instagram is another platform that you can be using. I can manage for you. I can repurpose your content. You need to know your audience. Don't you guys just need to think. You just need to research. So I'm just going to take it that it's just on this call. I'm asking you this question. So I will not expect you to give me the best of the best answers. But I'm glad that we're even communicating and I'm opening your eyes to see the difference. So now you want to identify hidden client problems. You see, I striked out common because if I say identify common problems, every problem that is common is what we have page revamp. Your highlight covers are not good. I can help you to do your bio highlights. I can help you to post 5 times a day. Those are common problems. For somebody who wants to charge premium, you need to find hidden problems. Even the terms that you use, that's where your big grammar should now come. You see, don't use big grammar for me because I don't know. That's why you should now bring big grammar to your clients because they don't know. Instead of you to now first say page revamp, you first call it your brand profile audit. Do you hear a sound? Your brand profile audits. Instead of you to say we'll post 5 times a day, we'll generate a strategy that will help us in generating both engaging, promotional, this and that. We'll create content pillars. You want to break down your terms, hidden client problems. And before you can find hidden client problems, before you even meet that client, you want to check the client's competitors. What are they doing? What are they doing that the client is not doing that is affecting the client? Those are hidden problems. The client has not been able to hack. You people look at only just the surface. There are some hidden things that you should look at. I study content. Every video, I study where the hook is. I study where the this is. Because that's your job. So you want to find hidden client problems. Now, when you find these problems, that's when you now want to let your clients know that this is a problem that you have. Just like the one I mentioned for influencers. You are active on TikTok, you're not active on Instagram. Let me be helping you repurpose it. This way you can get more brands. TikTok, brands don't really check TikTok, but Instagram, brands are always active on Instagram. So that way the person will be like, okay, okay, oh yeah now. How will we do it? You say, I don't charge a lot, but if you for one post, we can do like this. But since I'm doing for 1 month, so when you first give people a one figure is very easy to put a price to one figure than when you quickly just give them a package. That's the tea. I just give you guys the tea. So, for example, that's where you see your bank will tell you premium and basic, or you see all these Canva platforms. They can tell you 1 month. They'll tell you 1 month is 1.9. But if you're doing 3 months or 1 year, they even go 1 year. All my apps, I pay 1 year straight because it sounds cheaper to me. And I'm just like 40% off, 50% off. So when you take one, if I post once a day, is 10K for you. But if we now have to post 30 days, that's like how much? That's almost like 300K. And because it's you now, just give you like 180K. Don't make it even. When you make it even, it's easy for them to slash it again. Make it a very weird price. You see, people will pay me and add 5 naira safe. So yeah, you want to identify the problem. So guys, write down the problem of your target audience. We've looked at the people that you want to serve. The next thing is what problems are they looking for? So you don't want to go small. Find the big problems. Even Young John said, go hard or go home. Because if you're not ready to go hard, you will walk. Oh, no jokes. You're going to walk. See, I even did a chart to show you guys different ways that people earn money. When you do hard work, some people collect small money, no matter how hard you work. You see people, all these kind of bricklayers. It's bricklayers, they'll work, they'll give them 100 naira, they go and buy bread and coke. As a social media manager, you're not supposed to be working like that. That's why you get frustrated. You work, you're collecting 15K. Is it for the data? You know, I told you here, how much do you spend? I asked you here, how much do you spend in this your business? Did I ask you that question? I thought I asked you guys that question. Okay, how much do you currently make? How much is your first income? What's the lowest you've charged? Write down. So now, write how much you currently spend. How much do you currently spend as a social media manager? From how much do you spend on data? How much do you spend on your subscriptions? How much do you spend on your time? Whatever thing that you spend on your food, your rent, your phone. For your phone now, because you use your phone up to 1 year, we'll divide the price by 12 months. We'll put the price one side. You guys, I put a full YouTube video on pricing. If you guys have not seen it, check my YouTube for it. It's a full video. I broke it down, how to set your pricing. That's why I told you guys that this course is not about setting your pricing. This course is about making more money. We're not setting your price, but positioning you for that price to come. We're still going to set your price, so you can watch that video because pricing involves a lot. Now, imagine you are doing smart work and big money. This is where me I am. I'm excited. You guys, where are you here? Are you frustrated? Are you excited? Are you sad or are you burnt out? Let me know. Where's your stage there? You're not seeing my screen? I'm no longer sharing my screen. Are you guys? Hey. Boy, showing now. Can you see my screen now?
No. No.
No. Oh, let me stop sharing and share again. Okay. Let me share again. I said that this class is 1 hour. Let's wrap it up. Are you guys enjoying the class? Let me know. How is the class going? Okay, excited. You can see it now. So where are you? Are you doing hard work, small money, smart work, big money, small work, small money, hard work, big money? There's hard work, big money. You know the difference between smart work, big money, and hard work, big money. There's a difference. Frustrated, you will not be frustrated in Jesus' name. We'll cancel everything. For some minute, okay. Team smart work, big money, love it. Okay. You know what it will end? How it will end though. I'm tired. You guys have not done a class in over a year. I feel brand new. Okay. I see a lot of excited. It makes me happy that I'm seeing a lot of excited. Okay, so that means we're doing. I love that. Love that. So let's make more. Let's make more. No, you see, I did not put depressed. You will not be depressed in Jesus' name. Let's just call you frustrated. Don't be depressed. Don't be depressed. All right, so let's move on. This is it. Guys, you want to be able to work smart and earn big money. And that's what I want to help you to do. That's why working smart and earning big money is the reason why a $50 service is now over $1,000 service. Working smart and earning big money is the reason why you will let your low budget clients go. Working smart and big money involves when you now put the sacrifice to say that I know what I will earn and I know what I want to achieve. That's why I'm putting in the work right now. It just takes 30 days. It's not even too much. I always give myself a 30 days timeline. But for my clients, I give them 90 days because I go bigger for them. You guys, shout out to all the social media managers who can work hard for their clients. But when it comes to their self, they are tired. Don't worry, I'm here for you guys. Vanessa, I understand how you feel. Hard work and big money. Hard work and big money. All right, guys. So now the next one, number 3, write down, is products. Products, just like the way business owners have their product, this your service is your product. This is what you've now put in all of the value. This is now what you put in all of the skills. You've known who you want to sell to. You've seen their problems. Now you've created a solution. Your service is your solution. Your service is your weapon, is your skill. That's your everything. You want to now streamline. You see, I was telling you guys, don't put page revamp, don't do this, don't do that. Right? Your main goal is for you to now create services that you know that your clients need. I think that I feel I sometimes I tell myself that I'm the most random social media manager. Like I'm so weird, and that's because I don't follow the norms. Scheduling apps I don't use. They'll say onboarding one thing. I don't do. My own is not like that. The way I do things is just the opposite, and I like it for myself. You see, you don't have to say followers growth, posting 5 times, posting 10 times. I have a social media management package that doesn't involve me posting for my clients. It comes with guideline how they will even post by themselves. I've set up that system. So that's like my cheapest offer. You just, once you've discovered the problems of people, now craft your own products, craft your own service. We don't leak out our rate card because we don't want. I've seen when we used to leak out our rate cards, people will now extract the way we write our rate cards. Now, if you before you see my rate card, you must have dropped a certain amount of money. You can't just see our rate card, and that's because we've taken time to. But now I want to release it as a template. I was telling somebody that, I like the way this rate card is. It explains everything. Maybe I'll leave it as a template, but I don't know yet. I've not decided. Please, please, please. So, guys, you want to craft your product in the way that your audience will understand. Your rate card should explain without you talking too much. Let them see this is what it comes with. This is the result you will get. This is testimonials of people that have taken it, and this is what the price is. Once you craft your product, don't create a product and see what I said here. I said, don't create a product and then look for a market. Find a market and create a product for it. You cannot just wake up one morning and say, I have this idea. Let me do this. It takes a lot of work for you to now start gathering people, searching for people. Even if you want to have an idea, let your idea be tailored to your audience. Apple will only make a product that they see that, or they'll only make an improvement in their products because they see that people are now talking about that thing. That's why they say audience listening. They are listening to their audience. Because of Rode, heard how people are saying, how can I keep my lip gloss somewhere? They did a pouch that you can keep your lip gloss. Because people said, oh, Skims should do a collaboration with, was it UGG? Before you know, they were just saying it randomly. It just makes people love you more that, this person is listening. It's the same way you guys say, Coach B, you've not done challenge. You've not done, I'll say, okay, let's do challenge. So once you know the problem that your people are facing, help you to craft a service for it. Stop creating basic products. In my race card, I don't have a basic plan. My lowest plan is called premium. And that's because I want everybody to feel like a VIP. I don't call any of there's no basic in my plan. is a psychological thing. You want to let the experience that people have when they speak to you or when they associate themselves with your brand. Guys, I was never even expensive. There was just a general perception then because my friend used to call me money woman. So there was just a general perception that Becky's expensive. And then my rate card was like 70K. Before you know, I made a website and I just said, I'm done charging Naira. And the moment I would stop charging in Naira, that was when I started attracting more people. Social media management is a remote job. It opens you to work with people from every part of the world. So there is no problem for you living in Nigeria to also still charge in dollars. Dollars is generally served. Do you want to be having more than one rate card? Okay, so I should go and do pounds rate card. I should go and do dollars rate card. Dollars, when you see it, $100 sounds so small, but that's almost 200,000 naira. That's when you create your products, don't make it feel basic. Don't make it feel basic. So now write down 3 services that you know that you can confidently offer. That's why I asked you, what are those things that you have that you know people can give you in exchange of money? That was the reason I was asking you, what are those things that you have? Because that will help you create a product. How can you tailor that thing that you have to solve the problem of these people here? You can see how they are linking. How can you create a product? What kind of product? So let's say for influencers now, what kind of products can you create for these influencers? Let's say you want to now create content creation for them. You want to do brand management, pitch to deals, which means that you also manage their emails. That's virtual assistant service, but you can add it because if you can do it, why not monetize it? Monetize every skill. Don't be lazy. Big money comes with hard work. Everybody creating content for you, being consistent every day, that's their office. Don't forget, they are working, you are consuming. Jokes on you. Jokes on you. Everybody's working hard. Look around you. Even your influencers, they are posting those pictures because brands will see them. I love influencers so much and I love business owners so much, and that's because they invest a lot. Do you know that you are also, the way you present yourself will also bring the type of people that you want to attract? And that's why we're going to be looking at packaging. And packaging is not just in your services, it is in you as the individual. How do you present yourself? How do you package yourself? How do you see you? Even your services that you have, how do you put it together to make people know that, yes, I need this? So these are 2 different packages, different prices. See how this one is written, no too much stress. See this one, very well detailed. If I'm interested, which one do you think I want to go for? Even with this one that the price is low, I will still be interested in this one because see how it is big and see what this person did. This person brought the lowest one to this side. You can see this is psychology in pricing. You see, they didn't even write it 300, 500. They put 999 so that you don't see it. How are you packaging your service? If I bring my rates card now, I thought I attached it, and I asked one of you to bring your rate card as well. I would have said someone, we should open the group. Let's see rate cards. Let's see what your rate cards look like. Some of you, the way you may just write 3, okay, this person said 3 social media platforms, Facebook, and this is even a lot of services, but let's assume because it won't stress the person. It just makes it look like you are doing a lot, but it's still the same content strategy. It's not like you're going to create 3 different content calendars. That even saves your client to be so happy. Wow, 3 platforms. When somebody almost charged me 1 platform for that same price. Don't tell yourself, oh, I just want to be on Instagram and TikTok. You're a social media manager. You need to be everywhere. Guys, I'm everywhere. I don't need to be consistent there. But what job am I doing? This is my only job. Why shouldn't I do all I have to do to be seen? I'm on Pinterest. I'm on Snapchat. I'm on Instagram. I'm on TikTok. I'm on Google My Business. I have a website. My search engine is optimized. I'm everywhere. If I have to go and be on business directories, do you know what business directories are? You know, the way you have business owners, the way they're on Instagram, they're on TikTok, they're on Google My Business. You know, business owners still go as far as being on boats, being on Glovo, being because they want to be everywhere. Those are external ways for you to publish your business. That's business distribution. Business directories are like those Fiverr, Upwork. You gotta be everywhere. That's how business owners make it. This is social media. You need to utilize. People tell you you don't need to burn out to be everywhere. You don't have set up your profile and leave it. Just set up the profile, leave it optimized. Put at least 9 contents and let those contents include about you, your services, works you've done, and 1 or 2 educational tips, and maybe any other interesting, but 9 contents. Let it look like a portfolio. Just leave it there. Whenever the search finds you, let them see what you are all about. Search my name now. You see the contents that will pop with it. Should we search your name and see what pops? So you also you can't say you want to earn $1,000 when you've not prepared yourself. You need to be ready to eat and dine. You can't fold your hands and wait. If you won't step out, then set up funnels to bring in people for you. So you want to structure your services, include the deliverables, include what they will get, include the services, list everything, don't leave anything out. The story post that you make. And some of you are so scared of pricing, of charging your clients. You're very scared of charging. I see they will shoot you. When you want to put that price part, you write it, you clean it. You write it again. Can you pay it? You ask yourself. You can't pay it, but you can deliver the service to people. But that's where the first error comes. To me, I let people know that you don't even pay me enough. And they say it. The even clients that pay me up to 5K, they tell me, Becky, I know that I'm not paying you enough because I've given them like a 15 or 18K bill before we now concluded on that 5K. So I leave them with that mentality of I owe this person. But I mean, this is a job that you price according to the value. It's not like you price because of you've gone to import goods. It's all profit, just your time and lack of sleep. You won't sleep. Oh, hope you guys are ready. If you want big money, you need to attract big people. They will stress you, but the stress is sweet because when you remember the money, you smile. You say, okay. But like somebody was saying that she's frustrated, her client stresses her because the money is small. That's why. The next thing is now positioning. I love this so much. And this is the key. This is where you need to decide and say, all right. You cannot say you want to attract premium without having a personal brand, without having an online presence, without positioning yourself as an expert. Please, it does not involve you sharing tips. No. Like I was telling you guys, okay, my interest, I told you, I liked reading, I liked writing, I liked acting. On my social media page, that was what I was posting. I was always posting me eating. I was always posting me my stories. I'll write it on my Infinix notes. If you scroll down my main page, you guys will still see it there. I'll write it on my Infinix notes. I'll take a screenshot of it. The way people do tweets and threads that you swipe. People will read it. I could write, sometimes I'll write really crazy stories. From there, somebody will arrow to me, do you write stories? I'll say, yes, I do. That's how I was getting my clients. Then I stopped. It was the day I decided to change my audience to business owners. That was why I created a new account. And I started attracting them still. So you need to know who you want to attract and create according to those people. So if you're a guy, for example, you like tennis, you like football, the type of content you can be creating can even be commentaries. You can just be saying on your page, you just have maybe Ronaldo and somebody playing. You just be saying, okay, see the way Ronaldo is playing, the way Very Dark Man does his content. Imagine you doing that style of content. But because you are now a social media manager, you will now have branding. You will have on your bio, you will write it there, social media manager for sports brands. You will have good highlights covers. Aside that type of content, you will have other type of content that you are mixing. You could even decide to mimic footballers. They may even comment on your post. All these people need social media managers. Have you guys seen the way Boniface relates in his captions and comment sections? This is because everybody, you see, everybody that has a social media account, there is a point that they will need a social media manager. If you like tennis, you put it there. If your own is books, you like reading, be showing us the book you've read today and talk about it. Give us a review. You even attract rich people because rich people read books. Every day, Temi or $10 and copy are posting books. It's from your page they will discover a book. Do you understand? So your interests don't be, see the way everybody was mentioning food. You will attract your tribe. When you begin to create content that relates to the way you like to cook, create your content to attract chefs. Every chef now wants to be a content creator, but they don't know how to create content. You see them paying for Hilda Bass's class because they want to learn how to. At the end of the day, they still don't get it. But when you now position yourself to let them know that from your own page, cook for yourself and create the content that you want to give to them. Create it for yourself. Let your page be your business card. Let your page be your portfolio. These are the basics. Work with your interest. Work with your interest. Now, what do you want to do? Your social media platforms, like I said, you want to create profiles on your social media platform. Once you create those profiles on your social media platform, the next thing you want to do is to now share case studies. Put at least 9 contents. Don't stress it. 9 contents. How you position yourself is now up to you. You need to ask yourself, who do I want to sell to? Guys, this is a time of reflection. Who do I want to sell to? How do I want to appear? Have you guys seen anybody that is making money or earning a lot that doesn't appear clean to you? It's going to be very hard for you to see such. And that's because they want to keep attracting more. Why do you think people go as far as saying, oh, I want my content to be clean. I want to start using cameras. I've noticed everybody now is shooting their pictures that they post on Instagram. It's now with camera. Because they want to increase their prices. When brands come, they'll first tell us quality over any other thing. Because quality is king. If you are not ready to start creating content that will attract the type of audience that you want, then you are not ready to start making up to $1,000. Then you are not ready to start making up to $1,000. Are you guys with me? I recently got a client who wanted a PR and a social media manager for a fashion brand, and she offered to pay 30K. Though I haven't gotten a client before, and I started learning last year, but I took a break. Did you take the job? Please, what do you advise on this? So now, for smaller jobs, let's talk. This is for people who have not earned. If you've started earning, I know that now you already have full clarity. But if you are new, you can now do this just to have the portfolio and because you will upsell to them. So you do it for just the first month. I had a client that in 2022, after I was pitching, and then I got a job, I had a client that posted on her story that, oh, she needs a social media manager. Then it was just me. Oh, it's last year I started operating as an agency. I sent her a DM and I said, I can work with you. Then she was like, how much do you charge? I was like, check my website. Remember, I have a website. That's to let you guys know that I have positioned myself for success. You need to be ready for success because you don't know where these clients will come from. But while we are doing, that's one of the reasons why we are here, because we want to get those clients within the next 30 days. I told the clients, oh, this is how much I charge. I charge 250K. But she was like, no, it's not up to our budget. She's not making money, this and that. I was like, okay, you know what? I'll do it for you for the first month because it's you. I'll do it 100K. After the first month, we can increase. She was like, let's do 70K. I was like, no, 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 100K. She was like, okay, let's do 100K. I started with 100K for this client. In the first month alone, people started messaging the client to say, who's handling your page? Who is this person? Who is this person? Because my work started to speak for itself. Is your work speaking for you? Ask yourself that question. I rarely even promote. We just opened an Instagram account last year. We're still even struggling to know what we want to post on the page. But that's not stopping people from still sending me a DM to talk to me. And that's because when last did I post on my main page? But because the page is there, whatever that they want is there. Me and you, there's no difference between me and you guys. The only difference is I decided to stop playing small. Do you guys understand? It's breaking. You can't hear me. Is it the network? Is it clear now? Okay. Are you guys with me? I want us to quickly wrap up this class. So the next thing you want to do is for us to now break down your pricing. Now, to those that are already making over $1,000, if you want to make extra $1,000 or you want to get more money from your clients, it's very easy. Look at the clients that you currently have. Do you think if you increase your rates, they will be able to pay for it? How can you add an extra $100, $100, $200, $200? Me, I don't even do $100, $100. I go as big as 50%, 100%. The last one I did was a 600% increase. A client was paying us for his service last year, January. The service was 150K. That client I was explaining to you guys that we said 100K. So the client started paying 150K after the first month. This year, that client is paying up to $1 million. Why? Because the client has been able to accumulate. They've seen the value. I don't go small. Every December, they know that Becky is coming with price increase. They're always waiting. Becky is coming. And I don't go 10%, 20%. I go 100% increase, 200% increase. And now it was so high this year because we're now running as an agency. But while I was still running as an individual, I know how much we were earning. Now we're running as an agency. My average employee earns, we have up to like 10 to 15 people working for TBJ. So you guys can see how much hands is needed on deck. As I told you guys, I will not even open an agency if they ask me to do it. Because the things we currently do are things that we're still doing on my own. But this is our first year. We're starting this January. So the goal is 100 million monthly. Do you think we can achieve that? All right, guys. So now you want to write down your monthly expenses. Okay, I wrote it here. How much do you currently make spend? For me, for tools alone, just like the apps I use on my phone for my work, I spend up to $200 on tools alone monthly. I pay yearly for all of them, but I now divided the price. I spend averaging $200. I've not calculated my rent. I've not calculated my phone. I've not calculated so many other things that I need to do or that I spend on in a year. And remember to always pay yourself salary. That's where you guys now miss it. You need to pay yourself salary and save. Because Operation Make $1,000 doesn't mean that, wait, hope you guys know that this Operation Make $1,000, what it means is that at least you are having $1,000. It's not that at the end of the month you don't have any money. You are making $1,000 and you've even outside your expenses, you are still seeing your $1,000. Not that you are not seeing it even after you spend so much. That's the goal, right? But let's start small with you. Now you want to walk backward with your goal. Your service, how much are you currently earning? Let's start with the babe that earns 15K. If you want to make $1,000, do you know how much you need from that 15K for you to be able to hit one. I think $1,000 is about 1.5 million. You're going to need over 1,000 people to give you 15K. Where do you want to find them? That's why you need to increase, because that's why I said when you have big money, it's easy. You may not be able to make $1,000 because you're a newbie, but now you need to now tell yourself, if I'm making 15K, let me increase by, even if you increase your 15K by 100%, that's still 30K. So you need to look to how to increase by 1,000% down to 150,000 at least. How many people do you need? Raise that service you are doing for 50K, raise it to 50 to 70K. Where do you want to find people? I wrote it here. Where can you find your audience? The first one, social media groups, Facebook groups, WhatsApp groups, Telegram groups, not Facebook of Nigerians. Guys, foreign clients is the way forward. Do you know why? Because the people there are charging them more. So they find us cheap. And we will find them good because we're earning in dollars, we're spending in naira. Over there, they are earning in dollars, they are spending in dollars. So they also come here to source. You want to go to Facebook groups of not social media managers, of entrepreneurs, business owners, people that have your interests. Don't just go and pick random people. That's where you get burnt out because you are doing a job you don't like. For example, me, I went to take a job of a client that is doing sickle cell content. I just had to push it to my staff. That's because it was affecting my mental health. The money was okay, and it was like a community service because we like to do free for every year. We like to do one free job, a way of giving back to the society. So it was like a community service. I was like, nah. I need to work according to the things that I like so I don't get burnt out. The type of clients that I like to work with. So if you like to paint, if you like food, you can attract restaurants, you can attract food bloggers, you can attract food vloggers, or food critics. Create dummy accounts to test run. All these pages of blogs you see, the way you have faceless accounts, all these people that post memes, post random videos, they are growing those accounts. Some of them are social media managers, but in the entertainment industry. People that like music, that's where you see them create fan page for Davido, fan page for Wizkid. Why do you think all those fan pages have a lot of followers? I know that some are bot followers, but majority. And I'm saying this because I created a page for influencers. I called it Unilag Slayers. Then I'll post influencers. I'll post Diana Energy. I'll post Papaya X. I'll post a lot of them. They'll be reposting my pictures. I'll just be, not my meal. Nobody even knew I was handling that page. But I think I've said it in one of my courses. That's what I'm saying it now again. I had to take the page down when I didn't need it again. Because I just liked influencers. I like how demure they are. Right? So I'll post them, repost them. You people see all those pages now. So you just need to find your interest. Don't be quick. See, when you know it, when you know that, yes, I know this thing, wake me in the morning, I know how to do this thing. Test run. Before I knew how to run ads, I was using my page. I used my money. Yes, there will be room for questions. We're rounding up soon. Would open room for questions. Do you guys understand? So you don't just want to sit and wait. Your portfolio has to be full. I don't even have a CV. I was telling somebody I need a CV or I need a portfolio. They told me, Ma, what do you need it for? I said, I just want to have it. I just want to update it. I just want to update it. Right? So go to Facebook groups, WhatsApp groups, use hashtags, keywords to find and attend the right events. I pay for premium events. I don't go to free. If you don't invite me to a VIP event, you can't really see me there. Because even while I got into the industry, I got used to being backstage. I got used to having all access pass. So now I don't even step out if I don't have like an all access. There are some memberships. Why do you think some people play golf? Do you think because they like golf? Because they want to, there's this perception of golf has to be billionaires. They want to meet. The day I went for a golf event in Dubai, I posted a picture online now. I know people I met. I met two real estate people that we got to work together. So you want to position yourself in places where your audience are. Always look good. Wherever that you go, you look good. Your Instagram, take out time to look good. Don't just post any content anyhow with your Android. Invest. You don't need to buy a shop. That phone will make you your, I don't think about it when I need to get a new device. Because in one, I know that in one client I've made it back. Because it is an asset to me. It's a liability to someone, but it's an asset to me. I want to get an iPhone 12 now. I say, I need another phone. This is invest. These are flash drives that I just got. Because content must content. Invest. Right? So now, guys, you've seen it. Making $1,000 is the simplest way. You need to know how to upsell and cross-sell. You're good with web development. You're good with teaching. You can let your clients know that, while we manage your page, I can come over to come teach your staffs how to do it. I can even teach you how to know these things. Like, it's not a lot. Usually, if the client is not paying you a lot, because me, I get tired of clients. Once we've done like 6 months, I'm ready, and you are not looking for us to do something that is very hyper. I'll get tired because I like to do big work. So when it's just like me just posting, I'm tired. So you can even tell them, I can show you how to edit videos so that you can be doing it on your own. Upsell and cross-sell. If you know how to do graphic design, don't add so one trick, don't add graphics design to your packages. Let it stand alone. Your Canva designs, don't add it to your package. You can put it in your premium with more offers. Because once you add it together, do you know how much graphic designers charge? They charge from 10K to 20K to 30K to 50K. I did my brand logo for 100K. But I know that there's somebody that can do it for 10K. I've even paid somebody 50K, but I didn't like the logo that they did. You guys remember when we did the logo challenge? I had to review over 160 logos. That was crazy. Build consistency. I know some of you are shy. Some of you don't want to create content because you feel like nobody's going to comment, nobody's going to see it, nobody's going to engage with you, nobody's going to. So it just makes you just not want to. And I'm happy that we have this community. And that's why I want you guys to know about the 30 days challenge as well. It's good. Registration ends on Sunday. Somebody was telling me, Ma, please extend the dates because of salary earners. Is that true? How many of us wants me to extend the date? 5, 10 years and we'll extend it. I did a poll on Instagram. Let me even see. I forgot I did a poll on Instagram. I said, should we extend the dates? Some 4 people said no. 10 people said yes. Yes. This 30 days challenge, guys, what we just did here, you will see that it has to do with a lot of practicals. Did I tell you guys that earlier last year, I spent over $1,000 on a brand shoot? If you go to my page, you see there was a time I was always wearing, before this graduation hat signature, I was always wearing bucket hats. I did a photo shoot. I didn't even post the photo shoot. Well, I think I should even make this a vlog and share it on my page. I called photographers. We did a photo shoot. I was ready to launch my podcast. But I was like, because I like to test. All my strategies I test. I was like, let me test with some random content. And that was when I came back online in April. I was giving you guys small content with like the bucket hats. I did like logos. I wrote some things on it. But nobody even noticed. It discouraged me. Then and I told somebody, the person said, everybody wears bucket hats. And I don't think people really noticed because it wasn't visible. There was no sonic branding. There was no consistent term. Then after my graduation, I was just having this cap on my head. I've always been I've been saying retired social media manager. From nowhere, this just clicked that, when you're retired, it means that you don't do the job anymore and you've graduated from it. And I like when I see people post pictures of them graduating from one course or one thing or the other. It makes me just happy. I just smile because this is a leveling up period and it just feels brand new. And I always want to be reminded what it feels like to level up. The second time I made a video with the graduation cap, somebody commented and said, coach, is this our new style? The second time. So you need to be distinct. At first, some days I'll cringe. I'll not want to wear it. Today, I didn't even forget. I said I must wear my cap. People will easily say, that girl that wears graduation cap, show me one other person that does it. You won't see. So you need to be able to also bring out yourself. This is now my first year of consistently building my personal brand, and I know what it is doing for me. Before the end of this year or before the next 30 days, when you see me again, when you see my page again, you're going to say, Becky said it all. And that's why I want you guys to go on this journey with me. What is this challenge going to include? This challenge is going to include daily prompts to help you build consistency. You're going to have strategies to position yourself as a premium social media manager. For that 30 days, all these things that we're saying, your price and everything, I'm going to be seeing it and we're going to be tailoring it down to you creating your profile and even having the content you're going to be posting every day for the next 30 days. We did this with business owners. It was amazing. We did four seasons. We had over 500 business owners. That's why I love business owners. They go all hard. As far as say they know say this thing that how to mark any course they are buying, it's just because they want to win. You cannot say you're a social media manager that wants to help business owners win. When we look at your page, there's nothing reflecting you winning. That means they whine. That's how they'll just look at it. The way my current social media manager, I was scrolling through TikTok. That's how I found her. I saw her page. She was creating for social media managers though, but I liked her content. And that was because she showed up. It's a faceless account though. She did not show her face though. But I know that she showed up. I sent her a DM and that's how we are working together. By herself, she said, I need to start creating for business owners because I just understood what you teach. And that's how it is. All of you start and then you begin to say what I do as a social media manager, what you must have as a social media manager. It's your fellow social media managers that will be there. And when they come, they will now show Mr. Wise. They will now comment under your post. The comments will be so long. Business owners will see it is their own. They will tap and go and follow them. And because they have business tips on their page or they have things that can help them. So you want to actually show off some certain types of content. And that's what we'll be doing in the 30 days branding challenge. So for example, this is what the challenge includes. This is week 1, where we'll layer your foundation and gain brand clarity. We're going to look at your personal brand identity, your niche, and your unique value proposition. And that's where we'll look at what you can offer for money. We also establish your strong foundation. So this is to also help you build that consistency and kill out all forms of procrastination that you have. We have day 1. Look at day 1. So this is how it comes. It comes with like a video, audio. We have a support group as well, where every day you also drop your link. You write down your purpose as a social media manager. Why did you start? What impact do you want to make? Ask yourself, why do I want to do what I do? And here, everybody's going to be dropping it in the group because you need me to assist you to gain clarity. So this is what you'll be doing. It also with a hook. It involves more. I just cropped it out so you guys don't steal it. This is day 8. This is week 2. So there's a lot. Time for our free gifts. Time for our free gifts. You guys that waited to the end. Wow, 44 people. Why do we have so many people? Oh my God. Guys, should we take in questions? Or let me just tell you guys what the free gift is. Then we take in questions. So let's take in questions, right? How should we do it? Should we reveal the free gifts or we should take in questions? Tell me.
Say she wants to ask a question.
Okay. All right. So do we type our questions? Oh yeah, now let's go. Let's go. Type your questions. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Guys, how was the class?
15 people now.
Where are we coming from? Okay, question first. Let's go.
Please be reading.
Let's go. Let's go. I wish this was a Zoom. I was going to use Zoom for this thing, but I was like, I want to be able to. Guys, but here we're on YouTube. How many of you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel? There's a lot in this channel. Oh. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you subscribe. So I'm waiting for your questions. Drop your questions in. I wish you guys could talk because I would have loved to hear you. I would have loved to hear you speak. But I think after this, we can have like a quick WhatsApp voice note and question session. We can do that. My question is, can a social media manager run her face? Yes. You see, I was just saying that my own social media manager had a faceless account. So you can. But now the thing is, if you notice, every faceless account is now trying to show their face. And that's because there is more that comes with building authority and authenticity. There's so many scam pages right now and false pages that do, this faceless account thing. So I feel what you can now do is be faceless, but include your own unique identity. You see some people cover just the phone with their faces, some people crop up their head, but the things you are wearing, the things you are showing belongs to you, not just stock images all through. Do things that also reflect you. You can even do vlogs and include your voice so that people can connect to something that is truly you, not just it being blank, fake, faceless AI voice, AI. You can do that. You will increase your page, you will gain followers, but you won't be able to build an identity. The class was awesome, but the cross-sell and upsells, I would love more explanation. Okay, so there's a full YouTube video on my page. That's why I say you guys to subscribe. I explain what cross-sell and upsell mean, but I don't mind still explaining it here. I just feel a little hungry. I'm looking around for snack, but I can't find any snack to munch on. But let me explain it. So cross-sell, what does cross-sell mean? Cross-sell, or let me start with upsell. Upsell is when you first have packages, when you create packages, right? The way you see your basic package, your premium package, and your any other package that you have. Most people always do 3 packages, right? So this is where you show clients this package now. Instead of you just telling them, how much will you pay me? 15K. How much will you pay me? 30K. How much will you pay me? 50K. You tell them for 100K, you will get a brand audit, you will get community management, you will get content strategy, you will get new maybe let's say you will get what should I use? You get maybe highlight cover designs. I'm trying to use like the basics. And then you can get channel management, because everybody now has Instagram channel. So you need to monetize every feature. You can add threads because it's easy to cross post to Facebook, cross post to threads. Add those things. Then you can say for this other package, it will include me editing 5 pictures for you, editing your videos, and also posting 6 times. Then there is now this package that is for 500K. Okay, so the second one can be maybe 250 or 300K. There's now this one that is for 500K. Don't be scared to put the price. You will think that this is a lot too. You'll be surprised that that's the one people will not be looking at, because for them to see that there's another package that is big, why can't they go for that to get them? You cannot say, oh, in this package now, I will add ads targeting. I will add, even if you don't know how to do ads targeting, connect with somebody in the community and tell the person, how much do you do ads targeting? I'll bring a client that can do ads targeting. That's how I started. Before I even know how to do some things, I will outsource. There was a time that I don't use Canva designs for my clients. I got a graphic designer, but thank God I found a very sweet Canva designer. She's so good. You think it's graphics design. So I outsource for the best talent. I'm always scrolling TikTok looking for people. But if you don't post, how will they find you? How will they find you? Why upselling that's for upselling. Why cross-selling is when you now take an external service. So client has said that, okay, we'll go for premium package. Premium package is fine, but premium package does not have graphic design. It does not have content creation. They can now decide to say, okay, can I just take one of that package that is in premium pack in your other package and add to my own? They don't need the other things. Or you can tell them, oh, because we are doing all these things for you, we've observed that you don't reply your DMs. Let's help you be replying DMs for this XYZ price. That's how you cross-sell another service. So one client can help you make five clients, five clients money. I had a client who started with me on just one brand. Today, I work on 5 of her brands. Because what? She was able to, even without, and you don't just quickly start selling to them on the first day. First, do the one that they've paid you for, that they came for. Offer the result and let them look at you and say, you did this. Then tell them, I even saw your other one. Oh. I don't think it's so good, but we can do this and that. Do you understand? The class was awesome, but okay. So do you understand upsell and cross-sell now? Please, how do you think being a social media manager for only hospitals and healthcare center work? I'm a registered nurse who's beautiful. Now use your profile first. Observe hospitals that are not doing well. Observe hospitals. Some hospitals don't even have social media platforms. Especially if you're in Lagos, mainland hospitals, clinics, they don't have social media presence. Lucky ones, observe them too. Which one of them have social media presence? On your page, create 1 or 2, 3 is content, and then go and pitch to those people. You don't even need to pitch to them sometimes, but because of now, you're trying to get them to be interested in what you do. You can show, look at what this person is doing, look at what this one is, what we can do for you. If you are able to share healthcare advice, healthcare tips, let people know about your MOU packages, we can bring in more people to come to your hospital. I won't see foreign people, the way they create content for their hospitals, they even make the doctors and nurses create content. There was even one I saw when you're a photographer for a hospital and then you want to snap somebody that just gave birth. Yeah. So there's memes. You guys, don't be scared to share memes. If skit makers are making it by sharing memes, why can't you share memes? Memes doesn't mean it is unprofessional. It is how you do it that makes it look unprofessional. Do you understand? Content delivery. People will say content is king, but content delivery is king. There's a difference between how I will do this my course now. There's another course that you can attend, and then maybe they'll use WhatsApp group or something else to teach the course to you. So content delivery, how you've delivered that service is what matters. There's a lot we can do. For this hospital one, this is something that we need to, every day, when you'll be posting on your page, we'll be discussing it in the 30 days challenge. I started as a social media manager 3 years ago. Last year, transitioned to an agency, but I neglected my personal branding. All my energy was on the agency. August and September, I lost 3 clients. Can you imagine? And it is as if I'm starting from afresh. I want to build my personal brand now, but I'm confused on how to combine it with getting clients for the agency. So now, you guys remember I made a video. I said the mistake that a lot of social media managers make is that in their first month, first year, they think the only way for you to make it is to have an agency. Guys, I didn't have an agency. The Becky Joyce was registered. I just applied for registration. What is bringing these clients? I created my personal brand. And the thing is, I did not intentionally create my personal. I don't even know what personal branding was. I was just showing up and I was consistent and I was creating the same thing that you people will call niche, which was in the entertainment industry. I was working with a lot of artists. I was managing artist pages, artists that have up to like 1 million followers. How did they find me? Because I was always doing Trailer. You know Trailer, guys, before TikTok came out, that you dance, all this like Trailer. That was how artists, because I was just vibing to people's song. From there, other people come and vibe to my song. Then me, I'll now pitch social. They just came for that influencer thing. I'll say, I can manage your page. See what I can do for you. You can do challenge to get more people to, because I'm a marketing inclined person. Yeah, I've not even done digital marketing. These are ideas that you have. Whenever you have an idea, write it down. Those are your strategies. What is strategy? Strategy is something that you've tried out that produces results for you. Build your personal brand. People know the Becky Joe. A lot of people know who I am, because of I have been able to set a pathway for myself. But right now, I don't connect with them because I am building a different type of, audience for myself. I've worked with people like Alibaba before. I've worked with top celebrities before. How did I find them? I will go to all these events. Red carpet, I go early so I can snap picture with them. So that when I tag them, they repost. And when they repost, you're in their DM, you say, I do this. So from my page, some of them will check my page. They won't see anything. I'll see sin. I'll be sad. Before you know, they'll just think of me one day. You need to be ready. See, money don't come easy. Anybody that tell you, oh, this is how you can make $500 a day. You go when you enter. That's when you see this job is so beautiful because you can multiply, and there's no loss. You will only lose when you don't do what you are meant to do. Do you understand? So for you losing 3 clients, what did you focus on the agency doing? The agency now, you were paying staff. You are now losing money. And in the area of you now starting afresh, you neglected your own, making your clients suffer. And the agency cannot produce. And that's one thing that I told myself. Even while creating an agency, I post my brand. But while posting my brand, I made sure I was already optimized in some areas. I was consistent all through 2022, 2023, 2023 full year. So my content, even without me being online, they were even still having engagement. People were still finding me. So if you've not built your funnel well, it's going to affect you. I was having more clients than I could handle. Wow. So why didn't you hire more hands? Thanks so much. I can't wait for the 30 days challenge to start. Exactly. So now let's look at our surprise. What do we have? Are we all here? Are we all here? Do we still have more questions? So you need to hire more hands. If you see that you're taking more clients, so instead of you taking more clients, why not increase your fee? Why not increase how much you charge? So you want to also look at what the problem is. Am I able to scale financially, or will I lose clients and then my income is still stagnant? Like on this, because you need to always look for how to top your income. That's why I say when you make more already, it's easy for you to keep adding to it. It's just for the newbies who say, okay, I always say don't even start with free job. Don't do free job for anybody. Don't do free work. Okay. How do I handle clients who are ready to create? You leave them. You leave them. That's how it is, because you can't even fake it. When a client does not give you content, you can't do any strategy without content, because the content is what makes every other thing work. It's like saying you want to start up something without adding, start up a gen without adding engine oil or fuel. So they need to be, that's like the catalyst. So there has to be something, content is what is important. So if you see that, the first question I always ask every client is, can you create content? Do you have who we create content? And it's because we realize that a lot of clients face these problems. That's why we now created a package to help clients create their content. So you either send your products to us, or we come to you anyhow, or we help you get UGC creators or models. So, but you must be, can you produce up to at least, we tell them at least 15 to 20 contents. If they now say, oh, they can't, we'll give them another option. This is what you can do. If we now say that, oh, you can't do any of this, there's no way we can work together. You're not ready. So don't force yourself. Don't force yourself. So guys, we've come to the end of this class. I really want to hear your thoughts. So we're going to open the chat group so that I hear, and then we have like a quick session. So when you say what's UGC? UGC means user generated content. So people who create content by showing that they are being used, just like the way you see TikTokers do videos where they just come. Guys, do you know that? But they are showing you this bottle, but they are not talking about the bottle. You now be like, I like this bottle in your hand, oh. User generated content. So there are some people, instead of you just calling them content creator, they are called UGC creators, and that's because UGC needs to look very organic. It's a very stressless type of content. You can look, you're a mess. Just have that visibility. Drum rolls, please, guys. our box is open. We have a 50% discount for 48 hours on all products on my seller account. The user code is off 50. So for every product that you see here from our 30 days branding challenge, which is starting. So you guys, I'm going to extend the date. So yes, I'm going to heed to it. For those people who earn salary, we're going to have to move the date. So I'm going to put a new date. I need to speak to the team and see if we can move the dates. So I'll get back to you guys tomorrow, but I think I would want to, because of you guys, and it's our first one. So let's not rush it. Let's do it well. Let's prepare ourselves. But Max was starting, it's just going to be like a week extension. When is February? When do they pay your salary? January 31st, Tabi. Let me see my dates. We're supposed to start 27th, which is Monday. So they'll pay you like 31st. Let's say your employer delays to like third or fourth because it falls like on a weekend. Okay, let's see if we can move it to February 10th. Wow, that's a long time. That's a long time. But I want it to begin like on a Monday. I want it to begin on a Monday. Okay. Let me get back to you guys tomorrow. So for the next 48 hours, everything on the store, I want to add a few templates for you guys. That's going to help your work as a social media manager. If you've not taken my free course, go and take the free course. The user code is off 50 and this is going to be on for just 48 hours. So by Sunday, it should be out already, right? I want to really hope that you guys picked a lot from this. This was something that I just scribbled today, right? Making $1,000 or more is so easy. If you just sit down and say, okay, everything Becky has said, from finding my people, let me find them. Which industry are they in? Write down 10 names of people that you want to find. Go to your Facebook groups. Guys, Facebook groups is the best place. Foreign people like Facebook groups because communities are very active there. People don't like communities in this western part of the world. But you see, Europeans, they like Facebook groups. You see the way they can be, let me say, Becky Street. Everybody in that estate knows each other. They don't even necessarily need to know each other, but it is very active. It's like the way you come on WhatsApp group and then you're active. They like Facebook groups because you can easily find things. So you want to look at entrepreneur groups, women in empowerment, men in empowerment, soccer something. Just think of keywords. The groups will pop up. Don't go there and start saying, I'm a social media manager. I want to help you gain. No. Go there, say who you are. Don't start promoting. Network, reply comments. Know that in your to-do list, this is a job. When you wake up in the morning, what do? You just start scrolling? No. Put it 1 hour from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. is for networking, online networking. On Telegram, I'll go to Coach B's Telegram, drop a few comments. I'll go to this entrepreneur group, drop a comment. I'll go to 1, 2, 3 celebrities posts or my favorite influencers that I think I want to work with. Let me get familiar with them. Let me be dropping comments so that they know me. So that at all, they'll reply my comment. I tap on people's profile. Everybody does it. Even how with the millions of followers Davido has, he's seen your DM that you sent to him, that you told him you like him. He saw it. Trust me, I work with these people. I know how they behave. So everybody just chose to ignore you. But sometimes, because it's a lot, it skips and Instagram just hides the request thing. That's why you want to be in the comment section because they be reading it every time. All right. And not just drop emojis. Drop something that at least 5 lines, 3 lines. Okay. Use tools that will help your work efficient. Don't be lazy. If you have to pay for ChatGPT Pro, if you don't know how to do copywriting to help you speak and write well, if you have to pay for Grammarly, that's why I said calculate your expenses so that the type of clients you will attract will be able to sort these bills for you. Stop using free Canva graphics templates that is so generic and everywhere. Brand yourself. If you even need to do Instagram verification, but don't even rush too much, but start small. You want to position yourself. Go and take headshots. Take beautiful photo shoots. Save. How much do you need? A better iPhone is at least 150K should be able to get you an iPhone 11. How many clients do you need to get 150K for you to be able to buy your iPhone 11? Write that down, because once you are able to invest in the right tools and gadgets, you will begin to multiply. You will see a reason to want to even charge more. At this stage, you need a laptop in 2025 as a social media manager. This is no longer 2020. When people will tell you, with just your phone, no, not just with your phone. You need a laptop now. You will work efficiently. Phone, you'll be slow, you'll be distracted, notification will pop in. So many distractions. You need to start seeing yourself as somebody that wants to go premium. Personal branding is key. How you dress is how you be addressed. While you are waiting, other people look around you. All those people that you say they are your mentor, including myself. What am I doing? What am I doing? You also have your story. You have your story to share. Anybody that you see right now sharing tips, sharing this, talking online, they just took a step. And I want to hold your hand and assist you do it, because I know it can be hard in the 30 days challenge. And that's what we're going to be doing together. All right, guys. So stop waiting for permission to succeed and start succeeding. This was supposed to be a 1 hour class, but guys, we did this for 2 hours. Oh God, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I'm so happy that we had this class. Are you guys happy? Are you guys happy? So we've come to the end of this class. You guys take a screenshot. Let me scroll down to the first profile. So take a screenshot, tag me on IG story. Screenshots. Let me come to the first profile. Here. Exactly. So take a screenshot of this. You can put your phone on landscape so it looks good. Tag me on IG story. Let me repost so that I know you people too. So that I can know you guys, because I know that your real name is not the same as your Instagram name. All right, all right, all right, all right. You guys, I'm so happy I was able to do this as well. I'm so happy. To those that missed it, next time they won't miss it though. But I think that I don't know if there'll be a replay or we should do this sometime next week. But nah, I really want us to, I really wish we could. I'm so ready for the 13 days challenge. Now that we're pushing the dates, I don't know. I just need to get back to you guys tomorrow. So, guys, thank you so much. I love you guys. Let's discuss in the group. Good night. Bye, guys.